SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code. Hey everybody, I'm your host, Grant Got to also known as the Big Cat. My cool got to put your paws up. If you rock with the Big Cat, today we're here to have that talk, y'all. What is going on in Carolina after abysmal loss, 29-21? It's time to start making some changes. We'll talk about it. But first, one quick before we get started. Do you still look Carolina Panther like I love the Carolina Panther? Yes? No? Maybe if you don't, I understand. But I'm going to rock on it. You look up like that? If you look up like that, give it a dab, man. Let's talk about what's going on, what needs to happen. Let's be gentle with it. Let's get into it. Y'all killing me with this. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Now, we're gonna take our time today. This may be a little longer video, but we're really gonna break down some stuff. But before I get into the negative, because there's a lot of that, I want to get into the little bit of the positive. Shout out to my dog, Mario Addison. 4 solo tackles, 1.5 sacks. Again, a guy who I predicted to have 11 sacks. If you go back and look at my videos, looks like he's right on pace. Please send him to the Pro Bowl. My G, my guy. Shout out to DJ Moore. Solidification, verification, validation as a number 1 receiver. Shout out to Steve Smith for putting that light up under his ass. Now, other than that, not too much of anything was going on for us yesterday. Who's to blame? It's obviously, we can step on Ron Rivera. He has to own this, y'all. And I'll tell you why he has to own this, but we're not going to start there. I want to start with, and I want to be gentle like I said earlier, I want to start with these players. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, no matter if Ron Rivera has a shitty scheme or a good scheme, if you guys don't go out there and do your job, it doesn't matter if he has a genius scheme, it's not going to work. So what I seen yesterday was a team that got complacent. A team that thought a 14-0 lead was going to be good enough to beat these guys. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. And if I offend anybody, well, good. Because you need this. Because I'm offended as a fan to watch the product that is so-called championship football. If you guys been to Fan Fest this year, when I went to Fan Fest, Mitch Mixon announced the team as your 2019 Super Bowl champion Carolina Panthers when they were coming out to warm up. That's not a champion's heart. Out of place for 13 weeks now. This defensive line has been out of place, undisciplined, not holding down their gaps. You give up over 248 yards rushing. One to a 129-yard Darius Geis, pretty much a rookie guy who was out last year due to a knee injury, on 10 carries. Then you get 13 carries from Adrian Peterson, and he cracks a 99 piece on us. Anytime a team runs on you, that's your heart. They come in for your heart. To have another man drill through your fucking soul on the ground, and you're not getting off blocks, and you're not holding your gaps, is embarrassing. So, like I said before, we can shit on Ron Rivera, and yes, Ron Rivera ultimately he has to own this, but you as players haven't had your coaches back, and I don't mean verbally. A lot of you guys do this shit right here. That doesn't mean a damn thing. On that field, haven't seen it. If you're getting your ass whooped on that defensive line, you drop down and you start grabbing them offensive linemen by their legs. If you know you too weak or you're not fast enough to fight across the face, clog the hole up. Because a good defensive lineman's job is not to make tackles. A good defensive lineman is to take up space so that the linebackers can free flow. Guys haven't been doing it. Your soul snatch. Where your heartbeat, cuz? Where your heartbeat, cuz? Where your shit at? I don't see it. And not only have I haven't seen it for a while. You know what I mean? Where we at with it, y'all? Are y'all in Costa Rica? Are y'all planning y'all vacations? I know it feels good to have millions of dollars in your pocket, but don't cheat the fans, man. I mean, if you know you can't hold it down, get on about your business, man, and get somebody else in that can hold it down. If you can't fight across the face, if you can't maintain your gap discipline, say, Coach, get me out here. I can't do it. You know what I mean? Sad. A team that was ranked 27th in rushing, up 248 yards on us. Wow. That's where we at with it. Moving on. Let's talk about Hurney. Hurney, I got to get you too, G. I'm 50-50 with Hurney. To be honest with you, can I be honest with you? If they fired him, I wouldn't shed a tear. But if they kept him, I wouldn't really be too mad either. And the reason why I say that is this offseason, he had a great offseason. McCoy, Bruce Irvin, Trey Boston. He made critical pieces. Got Brian Burns in here, Greg Little. He made some good moves, smart moves. My only issue, as I said before on numerous of times, was their trade deadline. When he went out there and literally let Emmanuel Sanders go to the Niners for nothing. And then we went through the waiver wire, got Dante Moncrief and Mike Davis, who we haven't seen yet. Yeah, so that was the questionable shit. Especially when our defense has been hurting for a while. Our defensive line has been hurting. He brought in Wes Horton, and no disrespect to Wes Horton. Good guy, good person, but he's not a run stuffer. You know, but the fact that he had familiarity with the system, you know, it was a good move. Even that was a solid move. But it's a disappointment. Did you see the game yesterday? Washington Redskins were able to comb the same waiver wire, pick up two guys off the street that came in with having a sack party on us. Yeah. That's the kind of next level, innovative scouting, GM recruit kind of shit that we need. That's what we need. But again, we go out here bringing a receiver and a running back. So again, Hurney, I gotta give you part of the blame, but you're not the full blame, okay? I mean, I'm 50-50 on you. So I don't know. Like I said, if it costs you a lot, then it costs you a lot. But if it costs you a little, I'm okay with that too. Next, I gotta call a couple players out. I hate to do this individually because we're a team, but we gotta go there today. Because we need to figure this out. And what I'm about to say probably gonna piss a lot of you guys off, but hey, the truth does, and you will be liberated for it. I'll be the sacrificial lamb. I'll say it because a lot of you guys are afraid to say it. Don't matter to me. Luke Kuechly. Yes, sir. What have I told you, man? You're the GOAT. Greatest linebacker of all time in my books. Carolina Panthers legend. You're going to go down. First ballot Hall of Famer. But when it comes to this run, please scrape over top of offensive linemen. Do not go underneath offensive linemen. If you go underneath a block, you're going to get pulled in by the suction. You're going to get blocked. Scrape over top. Give yourself a chance. If you go under a block, you're taking yourself out the play. Too many times, man. I mean, and I feel bad for Luke, man. I honestly feel bad because he has had to do so much. This 3-4 defense, brand new defense, and you don't have your right-hand man, Thomas Davis, who's out there balling right now. And again, a lot of you guys are looking at that and say, well, Thomas Davis was a big mistake. That's the reason why we got rid of him. Nah, it wasn't a mistake that we got rid of him. We had to find out what we had in Shaq and the other guys. Okay, that's just part of the way it goes. I don't think it was a mistake. But, hey, it put a lot of pressure on Luke. Luke had to learn the defense for himself. Now he has to turn around and feed it to the rest of the crew. Now he has to execute. And when a player's out of position, now he has to try to make up for it. It's a lot. That's a lot. That is a lot. I don't care if you're a Pro Bowler. I don't care if you're a Hall of Famer. I don't care. That's too much on one player. So Luke Kuechly, I mean, you showing some wear and tear, but I don't think it's your fault. I don't think it's your fault, man. I think it's the fact that you're in the system, and we got other guys out there that are young and new, trying to learn it. Last but not least, let's talk about Ron Rivera. I got some numbers for you guys. I love numbers. Let's take a look at some numbers. I went over these numbers last week, but these numbers have increased. Ron Rivera, a guy since 2013 and 2015 season was the coach of the year twice. His record from 2013 to 2015 was 37 wins, 16 losses, and 1 tie. That was between the years of 2013 and 2015. 37 wins, 16 losses, 1 tie. Impressive. Now, since 2016, all the way up until now, as of today, 29 wins and 32 losses. Yeah. Numbers don't lie. Unacceptable. So if you need proof that his coaching skills have diminished, it's all on the record. At the end of the day, it's unacceptable for you to lose to a 2-8 team in Atlanta Falcons and a 2-9 team in the Washington Redskins. And not only do you lose to a 2-9 Washington Redskins, you allow the weakest part of their fucking team to become the strongest force against us. 27 in rushing, and they become the strongest force against us. Wow. A lot of you guys are crying, don't get rid of Ron Rivera. We ain't got nobody else. You gotta make a change. Accountability. I don't see no fire. I don't see the fire in the players. Ron Rivera sits over there with his arms folded. Last night I watched the Houston Texans game, and when Bill Belichick's defense was getting gashed, I seen Bill Belichick on his knees in a huddle on the sideline, getting these guys, talking to them, trying to figure out what they see, all that. He wasn't standing there with his fucking hand over his finger, smelling his ass and shit. I don't like that. Maybe he's checked out. I don't know. I'm assuming he's checked out, allegedly. Maybe he already know what time it is. But it's unproductive. He's complacent. And really, it shows you that Cam Newton has been carrying this guy. Cam Newton got a lot of people contract extensions off of his back, off of his shoulder, no pun intended. So yeah, man, listen. Even if we don't have nobody out there right now, we got to take a chance. Think about this. 4 times this year. 1 yard line, 2 yard line, 1 yard line, and now another 1 yard line. New Orleans Saints, 2 yard line, come punching in. Washington Redskins, 1 yard line, come punching in. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 1 yard line. Do a trick play or a direct snap with Christian McCaffrey. Green Bay Packers couldn't get it on the 1 yard line. North Turner, you two? Gotta go. You see what happened when they keyed on Christian McCaffrey, shut him down. Gotta go. The front office has to make a move. It's not about Ron Rivera being a bad person. It's not about Ron Rivera being a bad influence. It's simply about holding people accountable. If we don't hold this man accountable, then listen. Anybody can do what they want to do on this team and not have no consequences. That's not how life works. He has to be the fall guy. A lot of you guys try to make Rashad Garden. Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's the reason why we lost. Oh, yeah? Joey Slye, he's the reason. It's only so long that you can pass off blame when you got the real problem at your front door. You can't do that. Think about it like this. If I'm the CEO of Walmart and I'm not making money with my company, I'm going to go to my guy in charge and I'm going to say, why is my company losing money? And you think he's really going to go to the cashier? It's the cashier's fault. Fire them. They're going to give that guy a chance. And they're going to let him fire that cashier because they're going to give him a chance to see if it was at the issue. But eventually, they're going to wise up and find out it was your ass. And right now, I think they're wising up and they're about to fire his ass. And possibly Hurney too. Unacceptable. The fans deserve better. Man. 3 straight years, 2017, 2018, 2019. Disappointment. Season over before Christmas. The gift that keeps on giving, huh? What's that? Stay at home. And some of you players out there, I'll challenge you. I'll challenge your heart. Don't care. You got your bag up. Yeah, I respect that. You got your bag up. Finna head to Costa Rica, going to Bali. Finna go to Cuba, wherever you finna go. Have a good vacation. While we're sitting here stuck, miserable, looking at what could have been. Now, I don't want to hear nothing about no Kyle Allen. Kyle Allen is a baby. He done what he supposed to do. Listen, We're lucky that we got 4 or 5 wins out the guy. To me, that's a hell of a season for a guy who playing his first year in the goddamn league. Okay? So let's not even go there. Anything else was a cherry on top. He's a work in progress. If you ask me, it's time for him to shut him down. You know what I mean? Give him a chance next year to continue to compete for a backup role or starter role, however. But right now, we need to see what we got in Will Grier. Give Will Grier these last couple weeks. See what we got in him. See what we got in him. Either he's going to sink or swim. But I'm disappointed. I'm hurt. I'm heartbroken. I'm sitting here talking about the funky fucking draft. Right before the season even over with. It's just frustrating, y'all. I try to drink away the pain. I can't. I can't just, just nothing makes it go away. I don't know, man. I'm going to keep on pounding, and I'm definitely going to keep my paws up, but, something has to change, and Tepper, I need you to make it happen sooner than later. You know what I mean? Ron Rivera and Hurney, they switched to this 3-4 defense because we were last in pass rush, or we were at the bottom of the lead in pass rush. And it was a good thing because now we're like second in pass rush. But again, we can't switch back to the 4-3. I answered this question in my live stream last night. A lot of you guys saying, just switch back to the 4-3. We don't have the personnel to do that. Even if we switch back to the 4-3, if we got players that are predominantly pass rushers or predominantly or they're hybrid kind of players, then guess what? It's not going to work. We have to get scheme-specific players, run-stop players. Okay? That's the reason why you see teams like the 49ers, I don't know if you watch them, when they go on the field, they rotate massive defensive line rotation. They rotate. Okay, this situation, the pass down, let's get our passing line in there. Okay, this is a run stuff. We need that kind of depth, and we don't have it. And that's something that falls on the general manager's shoulder. And Ron Rivera, if you're going to switch to a scheme, make sure you have every part of it covered. For example, like the Baltimore Ravens back in the day, when they ran the 3-4 defense, Haloi Ngata was the main defensive tackle. He was the enforcer. And that's the reason why that 3-4 defense worked as well. I don't know, y'all. I'm your host, El Gato. Also on the Big Cat, my cool cat, put the balls up if you rock with the Big Cat. Tell me what you're feeling right now. Better days ahead of us. Gonna get greater later, y'all. Let's get up out there. Make sure you subscribe. Tune into the channel. Let the church say. Don't forget to subscribe to the Carolina Panthers custom helmet giveaway video in the playlist. Once we hit 5,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away free a $300 retail value Marvel's Avenger Carolina Panthers helmet. Keep pounding.